morning.
Good morning. So it's Wednesday morning. It's actually quite chilly, about 7:30, and we're walking our way out of Pamplona.
Fine rain.
Yeah, little fine misty rain. So
we're ignoring it.
Yeah. We're pretending, because the weather forecast said overcast, no rain. So we're trying to ignore that at the moment.
Yeah.
So all in all, considering how hard yesterday was with the rain, while we were doing our laundry yesterday, the sun came out.
It was beautiful after.
Yeah. So we were able to have a bit of a look around town. Had a really nice tea in an Italian restaurant. And our unit was superb.
Oh, yeah.
So it ended up, our unit cost us €25 each. And for some of the albergues in Pamplona these days, you can be paying 15 or 20 euros.
Yeah.
So if you get the opportunity to combine with two others and make a four, it had
slept six.
Yeah, it was 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Had a number of the windows overlooked the square where Cafe Arunia was. So just watch out I don't get run over by this car. I think we're okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so pretty pleased with that. And now we're on the road nice and early. Had breakfast in the unit. Looking forward to second breakfast. More later.
Bye.
Hey guys, how you going? So we're just walking out of Pamplona and stopped for our second breakfast coffee. And we're actually getting to the stage now where we're starting to recognise a few faces. Just walked out of Pamplona with a young Scottish girl, I think. His name is Minna. She's a musician. And they left her back at the coffee shop. But I don't know, Gordon, we're looking ahead now at the mountain. We've got to walk up the mountain to...
I'm looking ahead at those windmills that you're talking about, which is our highest peak today. Just looks like a little Mount Nebo, like a little rolling hill.
Yeah.
Piece of cake today.
Piece of cake today. Now we're going to report back when we're halfway up the piece of cake, but yeah, we'll see how we go. But it's cold. It's probably 4, 5, 6 degrees. A little bit, or not a little bit, it is overcast.
We've still got those 2 stragglers walking behind, Michael.
Yep, the rest of the expedition's back there.
Catch up.
So we're off, and we're so far going well.
Quite so loved, quite so loved.
So it's just gone 10 o'clock, Wednesday morning, and we're casually making our way along. There's a ridge line ahead with wind turbines on the top. That's kind of like our halfway point. But we're just gradually climbing for up there. The rain didn't come to anything. And over there you could almost imagine sunshine poking through. Fingers crossed. And it's actually, once you get going in the cold weather, it's lovely to walk in. So we're halfway between Pamplona and the steel statues and cruising along nicely. So that's the pathway that we're heading up towards the wind turbines, and I'll show you what it looks like from the top. So it's 11:30. Slowly making our way up to the steel statues up near the wind turbines. I reckon there's only another 10 or 15 minutes climb to get there. It's very cold, it's always windy up here. But the climb's not too bad actually. It sort of goes steep bit, not so steep bit, on and off, so that's pretty good. But wouldn't take much for the sun to break through. So I'm hoping on the other side of the hill, out of the wind, it might be a mild old day. You can do this on a bike? Why the hell are we walking? Here they come. It's a long, long walk down from the steel statues down towards the plain. Slow and steady wins the race, because if you fall on your bum there, it really hurts. Very pretty country. Just approaching a little village. So hopefully we'll be able to get some food or something, warm drink here. That would be good. So we just stopped back in the little village of Uterga and had a lunch. And I'm glad we did, because the sun has just come out and it's completely changed the complexion of the day. It's no longer freezing cold, quite comfortable to walk. And after the couple of cold days we've had, we'll take the sun. So we've only got about less than a kilometre to the next little village, and then not long after that to Puente Reina. So we're on track, I think, to get there at 3 o'clock or so, which will be really good. There's a albergue Jacques at the entrance of town. We're staying there. So keep the sun out, keep the afternoon looking good. It's been a lovely walk today, I must admit. So it's 2:30, just going through the last little village before Puente Reina. And it's really a nice part of the Camino, because when we stopped for lunch a few K back, you're now starting to recognise the people you've been walking with for 3 or 4 days. Maybe you don't know all their names, but enough to know they're doing what you're doing. And it's kind of nice. Sun popped out a few times and changes the complexion of the walk. On a day like today, when it is quite chilly, the sun's really welcome. And today has been actually a lovely day of walking. Not too many people on the trail. Good weather. So bring on Puente Reina. Okay, good evening from us.
Hi.
So this is the end of our walk to Puente Reina. We're staying in the albergue Jacques, which is it's a hotel and an albergue and it has quite a few double rooms in the albergue section, which is where we're staying.
Yeah, they're very good.
Yeah, and we like staying here because they do a breakfast from 6:30, which is pretty good, and they also do a buffet meal in the evening. So especially after a long day when it's freezing cold outside.
Yeah, you don't want to go out looking for food.
It works pretty well. So we had a good walk today. The sun came out for the last hour or so.
Yeah, and it makes all the difference.
It makes a lot of difference.
Yeah.
And I think, given that we're just about 100 kilometres into our walk, I think we're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep pegging along and see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.